Lake Compounce is a small to mid-sized amusement park in Bristol, Connecticut. I visited this amusement park for the second time this year, my first time as an enthusiast, on October 3rd, 2021, for about 2 hours. And today, I'm going to tell you guys all about that experience. I was up here for a hockey tournament, but my friends and I decided to go to Lake Compounce. We got to the park at around 10:15, so 15 minutes after rope drop. We went up to Boulder Dash to do our first ride and found it closed. We decided to do Downtime, the park's S&S drop tower, which is really fun, and then Boulder Dash open, so we went and got in line for that. How to get on Boulder Dash. When I say get in line, I mean station wait. There was absolutely no one at the park today, and that was really nice. We didn't have to wait at all for Boulder Dash. We just rolled Boulder Dash 3 times. Amazing ride. Love the airtime on it. Although it is pretty rough, it's still very fun. Overall, I think Boulder Dash is a pretty good CCI. People have said it has no airtime, and that is just not true. I think an RMC Boulder Dash could be one of the most interesting coasters ever if you have inversions packed along the mountainside. After we rode Boulder Dash, we decided to go and do the bumper cars. These were some of the best bumper cars that I had ever ridden. The restraints on these are really minimal, and the crashes that you can do on these are really fun. We did this about 3 times, and we didn't have to wait at all. I think this was my favorite flat ride of the day that we did. Next, we did the terrible GCI PTC Wildcat. This thing is so rough, it stapled me the whole ride, even when I held up my lap bar. And the worst part is, this ride has absolutely no redeeming factors, no forces whatsoever. So I rode Wildcat twice, in the front and the back. It's not good at all. It's so rough. There's not even that much airtime. Pacing is pretty bad. After the first drop, jackhammers you so bad, and first couple of the hills, like RMC or GCI, we need you right now. I know it already got Millennium Flyers, but still, they're not good enough. After Wildcat, we decided to go over to Phobia of Fear. Again, there was no wait on this at all. My friends are scared of this ride, so they wanted me to do it first, and then they were going to come on with me after. So I did it first, and I loved it. The forwards launch out of the station is not super intense, and then when you roll back and hit the backwards launch, that one hits pretty hard. So I rode Phobia twice. The launch first is not bad. It's a little bit weak, and then the second launch when you're going backwards is awesome. Third launch, when you go back up, you feel the speed really. And then when you twist to the side, it's sort of like the twist on King to Ka. It's good laterals. And then the hang time on the top is awesome. The worst part by far is the drop off of the hang time moment. And you go vertical and twist to the side. It's an insane moment of ejector, like some of the best I've ever seen. After Phobia, we went to check if Zoomerang, the park's Vekoma boomerang, was open. Sadly, it was closed. It was closed and I went back in early June, so I was a little surprised that it was still closed, but it looks like there was some sort of issue with the trains. We then got food at the pizza place and Slushworks, and the pizzas were actually pretty good. I wanted to get another ride on Boulder Dash, which of course was a walk-on. So I went and got one more amazing back row ride, and I loved it as much as I did before. After my final ride on Boulder Dash, we had to call it a day. Now for the final ride count. I had 4 rides on Boulder Dash, 2 rides on Phobia, 2 rides on Wildcat, and 0 on Zoomerang. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please tell me down in the comments, and give this video a like. See you next time.